What's up? I'm taking a trip to the Turks and Caicos Islands, and I'm taking you with me. Now, first off, there's a couple of things that I was going to go through. First of them, one of them is the map, a little bit of the research on what I'm doing, and let's do it. Let me show you my trip. Turks and Caicos is an archipelago of 40 lie-lying coral islands in the Atlantic Ocean. This is Providenciales. So I flew in here to the airports around here, somewhere here. I believe it's right here. This is basically everywhere that I went for this. It's February. This was about the average temperature, maybe mid-70s to 80s. I'll show you the map. That's it. So I also wanted to say during my research I did find and get in contact with John Gallimore, who lives on the islands in TCI.
Take me higher, lift me up where I wanna be. Take me higher, lift me up where I wanna be.
I'm at Lynn's house, as you can see behind me, and I'm down in the Turks and Caicos Islands, kicking it, about to do like a 4-day backpacking and swimming trip.
You're a trooper, you're a winner, quit, never be a loser, not a sinner, the right path we choose. Get that fork and eat for your dinner, and the knife as well. It's the balance of life, but they want us in hell, they want us with strife, we won't dwell. I'm chilling with my empress by my side and my youths, and we're in Zion. That is the place where lion with them lioness reside. Remember, we procreate.
Flew here, took the plane over here.
So basically just packing all my stuff, getting ready to take the small charter airplane down to South Caicos. I'm on Providenciales right now of the Turks and Caicos Islands. And I'm going to eat my last meal before I get to South Caicos and start moving.
Say it ain't so, but I've been trying to escape my island, navigating makes my head round and round, round and round. I anchor down just to slow me down. I lay it down just to cool me down.
So I just got dropped off here at the tip at Coast Guard Point on South Caicos, which is not only the most southern island, but also the most easterly island.
First drop here. I kind of walked this way. Then there's this little channel, which is basically what I did. I crossed this way, back to this point.
So I'm basically going to do inventory. I've got my leash there, got my snorkeling fins, which come in handy. Also P-cord to keep my dry bags and for whatever else together, carabiner. Also, the leash is good so I can pull everything when I cross the channels. Okay, I got my snorkel set there, mask, snorkel, everything is pretty good. 2 dye bags, I got one of them here, it's a smaller one, the larger one there. Some food, mixed peanuts, 2 bags of oatmeal, sleeping bag, Tiva shoes for crossing shallower channels. Gotta have a Leatherman, you know, the wave. Got my sundowner boots behind that, which is nice. The Leatherman wave is definitely one of my favorite knives. Actually, I'm glad I didn't leave it on the plane, which was nice. Or get it taken away on the plane, I guess, for having it checked in. These boots are solid. I've had them for a while. They're good. Definitely good for walking on land and very comfortable broken in. I've also got some Ziploc bags, miscellaneous clothes, a dry towel. This is like an air mattress, kind of like a thermarest, which is nice. Also going to have my poncho, rain gear. Also a lot of longer clothes, my tent, cargo pants, a couple different things that I'm going to need basically to keep out of the sun and to keep dry just in case. 2 Nalgene's, my sun hat, my bag that I'm going to keep most of my electronics in, 4 bottles of water and a gallon. I've also got 2 ramen noodles, 3 apples, 3 oranges, 3 cans of tuna, bar of soap. We've got peanut butter, Spam, 2 airplane food snack packs, bug off, sunscreen, and 4 Slim Jims. And all the GoPro accessories that come with it. So got to keep an eye on my time. It's 11:36 right now. High tide is at 12:30, so as long as I cross within 2 hours of a high tide or a low tide, I shouldn't get caught in the currents. So this was basically the last crossing of the day that I had, and I found this buoy along the way, which definitely helped me keep my bags afloat and keep my stuff dry. So it was sad to let buoy go.
Wilson! No!
this was basically what I was doing for day 1. Today's recap. So, 6 o'clock, went to Providenciales. Then I went to the Provo airport and took a small charter flight over to South Caicos. Got off the plane, went to the airport, started walking into town. Got it a ride to basically where I needed to go. After that, there's about 3 sets of crossings that I did. Coming up off of South Caicos, going into East Caicos. And trekked for several miles. I left, about 12 o'clock, so couldn't get a full day. But it was pretty good. I'm in East Caicos camping right now. And we're basically left with a beautiful campfire. And this is where I'm setting up for tonight.
Alright, good morning. It's day 2. A little late, it's like 8:30. I'm really sore, but we'll keep getting ready. I'll be packing everything up right now. Got my headphones. Burn.
So after day 2, that's where I was. And this is where I camped the second day.
I need something to eat my oatmeal out of.
The insides of my swimming trunks, right here, the mesh, I had to cut them off because they started giving me a rash and they kind of hurt. So maybe I can use these for a little bit later for something else. There's so much trash and things from boats, the sea that have washed up during these storms and really come ashore during hurricanes or high tide. And that's what I was walking along these beaches, and it looked like trash. What's up, it's your boy. I was looking around this pile here and found this bottle of water. Thank God, because I was getting thirsty. And I'm gonna try it.
It's actually pretty damn good. Take it. You know.
Campfire recap for the day. So I basically started about 8:30, 8 in the morning this day. Definitely a late start, and then kind of left maybe around 9:15. So I had 2 things of oatmeal, made it from a little plastic bottle that I had used for one of my waters. So I put my shoes on, and we headed out of camp. Maybe not even a mile down, you know, the beach came to an end, and I really had to start wading in the water around the coast. So that kind of forced me to put on my sandals, my Tevas, and really use those for the rest of the day. Earlier, as you remember, I ended up cutting out some of my swimsuit because the netting was kind of giving me a rash. Because the sand would dry and it would kind of rub against my body. So I used that to kind of wrap up my foot and to really help me walk a little bit better so it didn't hurt as much from the rubbing on my sandals. But it was good. It was very, very hot. A lot of jagged rocks going in and out. Felt like I was going around more of these little mini coves and mini bays than really making progress and mileage to go forward to keep my time. But it was good. I mean, then there was a long stretch of beach, which was super soft sand, and carrying a 65, 70 pound bag, it's not fun. Every step is a struggle. My back hurts. I'm tired. I'm dehydrated. Luckily, I found a water bottle, which was a blessing from God. It was awesome, and it was good. Best water I had. I saved some of that. Still have some right now, actually, and it's been good. Kind of finally, maybe around 5 o'clock, made my way back here to camp where I'm at. The water's a lot calmer. The beaches are beautiful, and everything is looking gorgeous. So I've got my food. I'm gonna have some tuna, some Spam. I've got my nuts. I'm gonna take a bath and just relax. But it's good. It came about 8-9 miles again today. So a little bit slower than I thought.
I know your face from somewhere. I've seen you before. You take me higher than the clouds do.
Day 3, you come back in. You go to here. There's a causeway that comes across here, which is badass. And we go here, basically following the road, if anything. The North Caicos and up to here. So this is where I camped for day 3. Thirsty. Luckily, I found some more water washed up over there on the high tide area of the beach. It's good. I found that third water bottle. So crossing these channels, this one wasn't too bad. It was maybe one of the medium crossings that I did, but everything in the dry bag, flippers on. Didn't need to put my snorkel on. It was pretty shallow, this one, which is definitely pretty fun. And then get to the other side, and basically in Middle Caicos already. And it was good. It was about half of the long day that started already, and ready to set off on Middle Caicos.
Then I gotta walk at least 2 miles, maybe 3. Then I gotta start doing this shit again. Cross again. Then I'll be at the road. Maybe I'll hitch a ride. If not, I gotta go 5 more miles. Peace.
I saw some people up ahead with a group, and that was the first people I'd seen in a couple of days. So naturally I talked to them and ended up getting a ride back from Mad Cow Run. It was a local guide from Big Blue. His name was Mark, and 2 people from Georgia that were staying at Parrot Cay, and ended up talking to them and having a good conversation, and got a ride to the store. God bless. Basically made it to the end of North Caicos, and just a couple of Ks are left.
Yeah, we don't have much of the fire going, right? Yeah. But I'll just do my recap. Basically today was a good day. Did about 15 miles. I was 8 miles short of where I wanted to be last night. I got up really early. Thank God it was like nice, hard sand. Walked along the sand for about 8 miles. So you come to this this point, and the point I kind of bushwhacked a little bit through. Once I got there, had 3 crossings. 3. It was beautiful. Definitely did a great job with that. And met up with Mark from Blue Water, was it? No, Blue Wave or something Adventures. Really nice. Him and this couple came in from Georgia and are staying at Parrot Cay, but they were waiting across the channel on a day trip, so I hitched a ride back with them to North Caicos, which is really nice. I did make it all the way to I guess Mad Cattle Run, or
guess you would call it a, at least middle Caicos, before it started getting really rocky on the beaches. So I think I was gonna pass on the rockiness. And here I am now, whew, at Pumpkin Bluff, and I'm camping, starting a fire. I'll see you in the morning.
So, I mean, as you get to these more populated areas of the beach, and you start seeing more people, talking to some people, and some of them are like, oh wow, I haven't seen that many people around walking on the beach. And it's kind of nice just talking to different people from elsewhere, a lot of people from the States, from Canada, all over the world really, just staying at these beautiful villas or places to basically stay right on the beach. Actually, this was pretty good. I was getting into where the ferry goes back to Providenciales, and this is Sandy Point Landing. So I'm here at Sandy Point Landing at the cafe, and I was kind of basically hoping to get some food. Apparently the cafe is closed on Sundays, which would have been nice to know. A lot of people told me they were open, had some sandwiches and stuff like that. But also really was hoping to charge my phone and at least use their phone so I could call some of the private cays that I had left for the last part or the last stretch of this trip, not have to take the ferry, because a lot of these cays are very exclusive. I mean, Bruce Willis has a place there, a lot of famous musicians, but you can't just stroll up on the beach and swim across the channels. They are very, I guess, unwelcoming of people doing that. So it's good to call ahead. Especially Pine Cay and Parrot Cay, those are both private. So I was kind of out of luck. Didn't have any phones charged up. Cafe was closed. I couldn't use a phone to get a hold of somebody at Parrot Cay to let me through. So basically this was the end of the hiking, and just jumped on a ferry and headed back to Providenciales, where I continued the rest of my trip. And it was a beautiful walk. Super exhausted.
Please be there, I'm a traveling man. Got a lot of things I've got to do. Please be there.
I really wanted to do the last stretch, but I couldn't get a hold of any of the people at the private cays. This ferry was beautiful. It kind of took you right past the beaches that I was going to be doing anyway, and some of the cays that I would have traveled. Beautiful ferry, beautiful water. It was kind of a blessing just to know that I'm going back to civilization. It's been a nice quick escape, couple days, had some fun, seen some of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen in my life, ever. And what a blessing it was to really be a part of that and really kind of have the time to challenge myself and challenge my whole thought process of trying to do things alone in kind of a selfish way of, okay, I can do this, I can conquer this. And it was a beautiful journey, you know, and I couldn't be blessed with anything else that I wish I would have done. I'm glad I spent my time wisely. I had such a great trip. and this basically was the hardest part was over. So now I just had a little bit of time to enjoy and hit some more beaches and relax, not have to worry about carrying a big pack, and that's it. So I'm going back to Providenciales to enjoy the rest of my my day that I have left. So check it out. So it felt really good to really check into the hotel, get some good food, and get some rest. It's day 5 in the morning, and I'm thinking I want to head down to Bonefish Point, which is about 10 miles from where I'm at right now.
Splendid, tell me, princess, now when did you last? I let out your heart, I decide I can't open your eyes and take you wonder by wonder over, sideways and under, on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world and a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. I'm in a whole new world. With you. I'm in a whole new world with you.
Of yesterday, since we couldn't do a campfire recap, but yesterday was day 4 and of the walk at least. So yesterday technically I finished. I got back to Provo, and today I'm at the Bonefish Point, which is definitely a good 2-hour hike to get here. I mean, if you had a car it would be nice, but definitely well worth the walk and the wait. And yeah, so yesterday I walked from Pumpkin Bluff, one of the abandoned, I guess, resorts or little cottages right on the beach, maybe a bar and lounge at the Whitby, town of Whitby. And walked up along there, past Flamingo Pond, all the other different ponds. There was like 2 other ponds, Pumpkin Bluff Pond, I think, and then, well, maybe Flamingo Pond was different. But walked up there to Sandy Point. I waited for a little bit. They said that some of the locals said there was a cafe, get some food, and I tried to see if they were open, if I could get my stuff, my phone charged, and try to get in contact with Parrot Cay to get through to them, because they have a private cay, which you would definitely need permission to even go on their island. Otherwise, I could have just swam over there. It was maybe 100 meters. Same thing with Pine Cay, it's private, so I don't want to be intrusive and be rude and just, you know, swim across the channels and start walking across people's beaches. Or backyards, I guess, nonetheless. So I ended up just waiting for the ferry, and asked the ferry guys if they could drop me off on Dallas Cay or like Half Moon Bay, and they said they didn't want to be responsible for any tourists dying. So two of the guys were really helpful. They were like, "Yeah, we can do it," and the other guy was like, "No, I don't think so." But that was it. So I took the ferry back, and I got a ride down to Airport Inn, which I inquired about what was the cheapest place to stay for about $20, considering everything can go from $200 a night to $9,000 on this island for a night, which I would never do, which is insane. But that was my night recap, and then I went out to eat. I got this little snack shop, gave me these little fried conch shells, not fried conch shells, but fried conch, like fritter bites, and French fries and a burger. Wasn't much of a burger, it was more burgers and freaking buns and lettuce and tomato. Basically a BLT without the meat. And the Super Bowl, super disappointing. But actually, it wasn't disappointing. It was actually a really good Super Bowl. They've never gone into overtime. I was definitely for Atlanta the whole time, so I was kind of sad to see them go. But you know, you can't really do much about it. It was a freaking awesome game. I was up till midnight watching it here, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm glad I got back on time for that. And basically woke up this morning and started the journey here. So that's the recap for the day. And now I'm at beautiful Bonefish Point. It took me about 2 hours to get out here on this long and winding road. And the Beatles know what I'm talking about. But that's where I'm at, boy. Chill here for another half hour maybe. And then I'm gonna start heading back. I'm gonna go eat at that the hole in the wall place. Jamaican jerk.
That's one production, and man from the dirty. How you feeling, that children? Let me see your light. Let me see your light. Them time when we rise, pagan they wish we dead. This ain't no surprise. They want shoot with them copper and lead. I feel up our head. They walk into jail. Didn't they hear what Jah said? We never give up our pledge. Preach it with the rap, chat on the phone. Dead chatting crack, and leave us alone. And I'm gonna give them a cyclone. And all the weekend, a body won't clone. BCG in on your arm, what was it for? We're floating now higher than any floor. We don't know about any dinosaur, but we know Jah love is so pure. Now they don't want the real lion star roar. Cause when I roar, really roar, second the score. And now you see the vinyl in at the store. CD, MPEG, people want more.
So this is basically my last night on the islands here. And it was beautiful. I came back to an Airbnb, stayed with a wonderful young lady named Lynn. She had 2 dogs, one of which ran away earlier in the morning, so I helped Lynn look for Mickey and look for him kind of in the area that you've been seeing in the last part of the video. It was actually really relaxing. Really nice end of the night for my last night on this trip.
It's kind of funny how they rocks with it, like the block split.
The morning really did have a beautiful sunrise, and just kind of walking along the beach by where I was staying really gave me a good closure to the whole trip, and really just seeing the beauty of everything.
Take me higher, lift me up where I wanna be. Take me higher, lift me up where I wanna be. This is where I wanna be. This is where I find my true self. I open up my arms. Magnificent love light. Hold back the old fight. Open yourself up, relish life's precious treasures.